Oh my God. It's the Abominable Snowman of Pasadena.
No, I just found some Christmas decorations in the dungeon. Hello everyone, and welcome to Drinking with Goosebumps.
Where we drink.
And read Goosebumps.
Well, no, we don't. We review it.
Oh, you're right.
God, Jason?
Drinking where Goosebumps.
First rodeo?
Today we'll be discussing Goosebumps number 38, The Abominable Snowman of Pasadena.
Jordan Blake and his sister Nicole are sick of the hot weather in Pasadena. Just once they'd like to have a real winter. A real winter with real snow. And as it happens, the Blakes are off to Alaska. Seems that Mr. Blake has been asked to photograph a mysterious snow creature there. Poor Jordan and Nicole, they just wanted to see snow. But now they're being chased by a monstrous creature known as the Abominable Snowman.
Is it actually spelled out like that?
Let me see that.
Oh, I thought it was actually. Well, let's not. Are you going to destroy it?
I don't even have anything.
Okay.
Settle down.
All right. Well, I wasn't sure if you had your bat. So, anyway, there is no episode for the Abominable Snowman in Pasadena, so every time we discuss plot points, I'm just going to keep cutting to that snowman from the Goosebumps movie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Just cut to Jack Frost giving it to Shannon Elizabeth in the fucking...
Is that the one with Michael Keaton?
No, no, no.
Oh, no, that's
That is not the one.
When you play that, no matter where I am, I can hear it.
Sometimes a promise can take on a life of its own.
I'm home.
Dad's the snowman.
Sorry, kids. Daddy ran to the wrong video.
Well, why don't we take our opening shot and see where it leads us?
And Amy, what's in our opening shot?
Hey guys, today's shot is the So-On and Snowforth. 42 below vodka, cherry glacier freeze Gatorade frost, and Smirnoff ice. Get it? Because they're cold. Cheers. Oh yeah, tastes like cough syrup.
Intro shot.
Intro shot. Wow, that has like no taste whatsoever.
Oh, but the aftertaste is not good.
A little too much vodka in that, I think. Welcome to Pasadena, where our main characters, Jordan and his sister Nicole, live with their single divorced father, Mr. Blake, who is a photographer. They're hanging out in the neighborhood. They've got, there's some kids in the neighborhood that aren't that important. There's these terror twins, basically.
Kyle and Kara.
Yeah.
They get into a little scuffle, and as a very cruel prank, Kyle gets Jordan down and is holding him down, and Kara comes over and drops a rock on his head.
I was
Yeah.
like,
And I was
whoa,
like,
whoa,
Jesus!
whoa.
A rock the size of her head.
Yeah.
She holds it up, like Star Trek style. And drops it on Jordan's head.
And then, end of chapter. Then it cuts, oh, it bounced off my head, because for whatever reason they had a giant foam rock.
It's a prop rock.
Yeah.
Mr. Blake, the photographer, gets a job offer for a magazine that wants to fly him up to Alaska to investigate and photograph the Abominable Snowman. There's a creature.
There have been sightings.
cut to them on like a little plane landing in some little podunk town.
The airport is the town in Alaska.
Yeah, there's an airport and a diner.
And there's a scene, they meet Arthur, the guide who doesn't like children, and who can blame him? They suck. They're terrible.
Yeah, he's like, you didn't tell me there were gonna be children.
I'm pretty sure I did, Dad says.
Arthur has like a sled of dogs, 4 dogs, I think.
He's a musher.
Yeah, and the plan is to walk 10 miles while the 4 dogs carry like all Mr. Blake's photography equipment. He's got a
They
big
even
crate.
bring up that he overpacked.
Yeah, he's
That
got a
is
6
apparently
foot
a 6x3x3 crate.
crate of his stuff.
How many yards is that? Well,
2 by 1 by 1.
it's 2 yards. A yard is a measurement.
There's 352 feet in a yard.
Arthur is kind of imparting stories about this creature. He says, "Oh, my friend ran into him. The snowman took one of my friend's dogs, his musher dogs,
And ripped him to shreds.
yeah,
Animal abuse.
yeah.
To Bob.
To Bob.
Well, the animal abuse, really.
To anti-animal abuse, because I don't believe in that shit.
Jason.
Wait, I already drank.
The whole time, Arthur's like, I don't think we should be out here. I don't think we should be out here.
The dogs are freaking out. We gotta go back.
And Gary, Mr. Blake, the whole time is kind of like zoned out. He's just in the middle of
He's
taking pictures.
He's too focused on his work. Yeah.
He's too focused.
On it.
Camera
Dang. One night during this expedition, Jordan and his sister Nicole can't fall asleep. So Jordan jokes about making a snowman, I think?
Yeah, they're just gonna go outside and make a snowman.
You know, and again, negative 10-degree weather.
They hear some rustling on the side of the house. Well,
That sounds like Arthur.
and they come around.
and he just finishes latching a dog as they come around
To
the
the
corner.
sled.
Arthur, what are you doing?
He just bolts.
Friggin' takes off
with all the food,
all the food.
just leaves them
3 of the dogs.
3 of the 4 dogs.
They chase after him like, we can't lose him. He has all of our food. They're going after him over this hill. Finally, when they crest the hill, he's long gone. So they turn around to come back to the cabin.
They're lost.
Rut-row.
Yeah.
They can't see anything. They don't even know which way they came from. They're turned around.
It's pure whiteness, you know. They've lost all sense of direction.
Caucasianness.
Oh, sorry.
Jesus.
They enter this little cavern thing, and all of a sudden they see the Abominable Snowman.
Oh, he's there.
And they're
He's there and he's moving towards us.
End of chapter.
Oh wait, no, he's not moving towards
Oh,
us.
he's just frozen in ice. What the hell?
He's frozen in ice.
Ice, baby. Do-no-no-no-no-no-no. Do-no-no-no-no-no-no. The Abominable Snow, they hear like cracking and they start to think something's gonna fall on them again. It's the Abominable Snowman cracking out of the ice. He's apparently super warm.
And he grabs
He grabs
Nicole
Nicole by the head, which
yeah.
sounded.
He's
and it said
hurting me, he's
crushing
hurting
it.
me.
It's
Yeah.
like, damn.
And then he grabs her backpack.
All he wants is her trail mix.
The Abominable Snowman carries both of them out of this cavern, drops them both. They immediately are like, oh, let's run.
We see the cabin, let's go. They go into the cabin, they're looking for a place to hide. It's a small cabin. There's like really nowhere, so they hide behind the stove.
And the Abominable Snowman is
He's coming
trampling
closer,
around
coming
closer.
closer.
Oh no, it's actually just Dad.
It's just Dad.
Scary.
Okay, well let's go find this thing again. So they go back to the cavern.
They go back to the future.
They go back to the future to the cavern.
Marty!
Marty, it's your daughter. She marries a black man. I'm actually okay with that.
It's your kids, Marty. Something's got to be done about your kids.
What do you mean?
Your daughter marries a black man.
That's actually not a big deal for me.
They go back to the cavern. Fucking the snowman's
back in
frozen
ice.
again.
It's frozen again.
It's like narcolepsy but freezing.
And you know, both Nicole and Jordan are like, ooh, but Dad's like, oh, instead of photos, we can take this thing home.
We'll fit him in our trunk because apparently the Abominable Snowman is. Oh, Jordan even says
They
he's
even bring up-
he's a head taller than Jordan. The Abominable Snowman's like 5'6", and he's almost to the
Here
fucking
he's
top of the
destroying a
lamppost.
fucking
He's
lamppost.
the size of a lamppost here, but they're gonna fit him encased in an ice block.
Because
into a
they
6-foot
hacksawed the ice into
Yeah,
a nice
Dad
square.
hacksawed
Which
it
what do you
out.
do with all the shit that was carried in there?
Yeah.
Jordan fits some snowballs in the chest too, just to throw at Kyle and Kara.
Back at home, the bully twins.
Now let me just stop here for a quick second. This part of the book was where I really got turned off. it just turns even more dog shit from this point.
It's like, I'll radio for someone in town to come get us.
Oh, God.
I can't find the radio.
He took the radio.
He took the radio.
Arthur took the radio when he stole the sled of dogs.
Nicole's like, no, Dad.
Remember?
You put it in your sleeping bag.
You put it in there to keep it warm.
No, you guys are underselling this. This goes on for 2 pages. It's an entire chapter of the dad freaking out.
What's the matter? The phone! The phone! Where's the fucking phone? In the back room!
And the only sled dog they have left, they have one sled dog left. It's Lars. And apparently this poor, I just imagine this poor, like, scraggly dog dragging this Yeti through the tundra 10 miles.
Dad's like, kids, hop on. He'll drag us too.
Yeah.
No, but they had to put the dog down by the time I got back to the village. And then boom, we're back in Pasadena. Dad has gotten this snowman encased in an ice block all the way into his basement.
And the lead on into them getting back is like, Jordan's like, we thought the adventure was over, but it had only just begun. And this is 75% through the book, and I'm like,
what the
wow,
fuck?
is shit gonna get real now? Wrong.
No, it just got dumber.
Dad comes out of the basement. Stay out of the basement.
Stay out of the dark room.
They sneak down to the basement, and Jordan's like, "Oh, this is a good time to get my snowballs."
He sneaks out some snowballs.
that I
He
snuck
sneaks out
away
2
into
snowballs.
that case. The snowballs he brought back from Alaska, and
Nicole has one of the snowballs. Jordan has the other.
they start messing around with the snowballs, and Nicole gets hit. She freezes.
instant freeze.
It's Sub-Zeros her, basically.
Sub-Zero wins.
What do we do? Dad's gonna freak out. He'll know we were in it. Like, they're trying to figure out what to do.
Jordan goes, "We'll put her in front of the oven."
Yeah, they're
And we'll
like putting
crank
her
the
in
oven.
front of every
They
warm
turn the
thing.
oven on, and he turns the stove on too for the extra heat.
Yeah.
They put her in front of the furnace.
The
None of it
furnace.
works.
Nope.
All of a sudden, Jordan realizes that when the Abominable Snowman was carrying them under his arm, they were
really warm.
super, super warm. He's like, let's try and wake the Abominable
Get some
Snowman
trail
up.
mix. Just
Because the Abominable Snowman loves it. He's fucking like dangling it in front of an big ice block. All of a sudden, they hear a crack. Nothing happens. They're like, whatever, it might have been outside. Then more cracks. He comes out, eats the trail mix. They somehow get Nicole next to him.
He like looks at the snow. He just picks her up and starts to hug her, and then she starts to melt.
Yeah.
Drip.
Then he
Like, why would the Abominable Snowman care
The
enough to
snowman
pick
got
her
her
up?
wet.
Regardless, she's freed from the ice, but now the Abominable Snowman has taken off.
He's like, whoa.
Yeah, he gets out of the basement, he gets up to the neighborhood, he runs off, and they're like,
Literally, that's it.
maybe he'll find a cave somewhere to live.
In the mountains where it's cool.
Goodbye.
That's it.
Goodbye.
And it's still not the end of the stupid book.
No, but wait, there's more.
They've got like two snowballs
left.
It's like,
they
we
get
gotta
a
hide
great
'em.
big garbage bag, like a thick, like almost like lawn and leaf bag
and
that they
bury
put them
them
in.
an empty lot.
Because they don't want these snowballs touching anything because it'll create more of this magic snow that just gets everywhere.
And so they go back outside and they see the twins, Kyle and Kara,
digging in the yard.
it.
They must have seen them bury the snowballs.
He runs over to stop Kyle from throwing one at Kara, but he doesn't.
Thwack!
End
And
of
that's
book.
how the book ends.
Dark ending.
Stupid ending.
Dipshit ass ending.
Is that a snowplow? Whoa, gang. What do you want to rate this abominable piece of shit?
Oh God, I give it such a fucking half. Everyone leaves these kids, which I don't blame them because they suck. Their mom left, the fucking Arthur left, and then the snowman left.
It's my favorite part that the snowman left because, you know, if like he were 40 pages short of the goal, you'd have the dad out looking for the snowman. But it's like, oh shit, I gotta wrap this up.
I thought it was like a Scooby-Doo type thing, like either these people were trying to chase off all these mushers for some reason, or the town was trying to chase off anyone so no one else came.
Yeah, the way Arthur acts, I definitely thought was gonna be like he's dressing up in a Yeti thing to scare off people.
Mr. Arthur! Nah, I would have gotten away with it too. It wasn't for you damn kids and that photographer. And that dog!
That
Fucking
pesky
Lars!
dog.
Fucking Lars!
Fucking Lars. Well, Lars was...
Larsy, Larsy, Ooh!
I thought when they found the Yeti in the ice that it was going to be like, oh, maybe the Yeti was looking for his mate who's been frozen. And then it was like,
And that
no.
would have made some sort of sense.
Yeah.
That would have made more sense. Instead, it was just like, no, the Yeti likes to freeze himself and then break out of the ice at various
I don't even know if he
When there's
freezes
trail
him,
mix
like
involved?
he freezes himself. I think he just somehow gets himself frozen.
I know when I'm frozen in the ice, it takes the delicious taste of Chex trail mix to
What
break
would
me
you
free.
do for a Chex Mix bag? I'm giving it like a 0.6177.
I really, really liked that this was, they start in Pasadena, they take a trip to the middle of butt-fucking nowhere, Alaska, like this Inuit village, basically. They sled out, they fall in crevasses, you know, there's a cave, and I like the fact that it's the first Goosebumps book with a divorced parent. It's a little bit different.
So what are you giving it, like a fucking 8?
I'm gonna give it a 7.
Jesus, it was so.
I'm not saying
Ugh.
it's great. We got some letters from Eric G326. I don't know if you remember who Eric G326 is.
We gave Eric a lot of shit one episode.
You ought to add some rules. Seriously, almost all you ever do is the intro shot and random shots.
Why don't you fucking take a shot, Eric G?
So he wrote a couple letters here. I just want to...
Let me see.
You want to read it, Ned?
I can read it to
Okay.
the audience. Oh god, I can't read. I feel the need to write this letter to apologize again. I realize that you probably took it as me being very abrasive.
Eric, we were definitely ribbing you, but I definitely blacked out that night and threw up in my front lawn.
I've thrown up in your back lawn.
More shots for Eric.
All right.
Oh, Jesus. Eric G.
Eric G, well, I guess we'll
326.
drink some more for you. That's a joke, dude.
Yeah.
No letter necessary.
And concerning that nickname rule, is there any particular reason why that one was officially adopted as opposed to my other suggestions? I thought if you would like any of them, it would be the one about characters saying the name of the book.
I like that.
That's not a bad one. I like that. Like we're some kind of Suicide Squad.
What if we do one where some character says like the title of the book?
That's a good idea, Ned.
Yeah. But I do want to say thank you for the letters and the donation. Super generous, super awesome, and we're glad you're still a fan even though we're dicks. Why don't you fucking take a shot, Eric G?
And a couple other shout outs. Jonathan in Maine, thank you very much. And Alexander, our good friend, said, my buddy and I were watching the board game video, and it was an awesome surprise when I showed up on the screen. Because, you know, Alexander got one of those board games. Thank you, Alexander. And Jeff from Illinois says, you guys rock. I'm a huge fan of the show. I've never missed a Drinking with Goosebumps episode. Stay drunk, guys. And for me, please drink more Malibu rum.
Oh, God.
I think I see a bottle of Malibu rum off camera.
God damn it, Jeff.
If you can guess the kind of liquor we have off screen, like the brand, we'll drink it. Jeff.
Jeff. Oh, fuck. Jeff.
Oh, that's not bad.
It's not good.
It's tropical.
It's coconutty.
I don't like coconut. You both know this about me.
And of course, a shout out, as always, to our old friend Jinx.
Jinx!
Jinx says, if you're really taking requests, instead of punching Jason, I'd like for you to compliment him.
Your hair isn't that gray today.
Thank you, Jinx. And next, a shout out to Brycon, who donated before. He says, this time, sup fellas, Brycon here. Wanted to thank you for the letter and the shout out on episode 37. I'm a bartender by trade.
Why aren't you here? We need your help. Amy is trying to kill us.
While I too enjoy a fine scotch from time to time, please use this money to buy some cheap beer on me. Keep on doing what you're doing. Best of luck on your upcoming flick. Still in production. We're almost done though.
Okay.
And finally, a very, very special shout out to Jasmine in Ohio. Jasmine says, random shot. This is to keep my cute Ned drunk, my Bobby singing, my geeky and nerdy Jason geeky and nerdy. Why am I not cute?
Have you looked in a mirror, Grandpa, with that gray hair? That looks really not that gray today. Jasmine, Kill, fuck, marry. Go. Leave it in the comments below.
This actually goes out to all of our fans.
Jasmine, a random shot for you.
Thank you, Jasmine.
Very generous.
You would marry me, right?
Nah, you fucking kill Jason.
Jasmine also wrote us a little email, and she says, not to scare you guys, I watch your show a lot, and I have some free time, so I've been keeping a tally of shots, drinking rules, and times Jason is hit.
Yes.
Ow.
Oh, we
Another
just
one.
did like 4 more for you.
We've had 6 moving shots, 7 staying with a relative shots, 3 animal abuse, which went up tonight, 28 dark endings, recognizable actors, 9 shots. How many times your name appears in the book? Ned, 5. A lot of Kevin or Andrews. Jason, 4. Bob, 4. The amount of times the book has been hit or dropped by Ned's bat or whatever, 45. Unfortunately funny Jason getting hit/tortured, 50.
Woo! We just gave you like 5 more tonight.
We can do some more of that too if you want.
Random shots, 153.
And that's not all the ones you've put in either, Cam. You've
we
cut a
skipped
couple
some
out.
too.
Just wanted to say I love you guys and you're super funny. I want you to succeed in all you do.
Thank you.
Well, thank you,
God,
Jazzy
Jasmine.
Jazz.
Jesus, like I didn't think I had feelings.
And what happened then? Well, in Whoville, they say that the Grinch's small heart grew 3 sizes that day.
Well, on that note, why don't we find out what we're reading next time, Bob?
Book.
Oh, how sweaty is that?
39. It's been in there for a while.
It's been baking.
Here, let me just dry it off.
No, stop it. We haven't even read it yet. You don't even know if it deserves to be burned.
The How I Got My Shrunken Head. Heads up.
Jasmine.
Ah! From
From us to you. Reader beware.